because Floyd Mayweather's arrested.
Was over. This is not going to end well. This will not end well.
Couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise.
Man, cold bones. That too. Cold. Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him to get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. Out here scamming people.
Several boxers have responded to reports about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s alleged arrest, suggesting he may be struggling without the spotlight. Some stated that he appears unable to cope with no longer being the main focus, describing his recent actions as attempts to regain attention. Oscar de la Hoya indicated that the situation could be driven by a need for publicity or financial reasons, referencing how often Mayweather continues to generate headlines. Others within the sport believe his conduct reflects difficulty adjusting to life away from fame. In addition, Mayweather has been associated with an alleged $42 million investment scheme, with reports claiming he promoted questionable ventures later described as fraudulent. These claims suggest that fans and investors were encouraged to support businesses now under scrutiny, raising concerns about his financial position and implying he may be pursuing money and visibility through risky opportunities.
Floyd, Canelo, Instagram, what's up with all that stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, you know, he tried to steal somewhat of Canelo's thunder. He couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise. But look, he's retired. I mean, either he's hurting for attention or he's hurting for money. And you know, we strongly feel that, look, Canelo's the man right now. He's the highest paid athlete in the world, and then we move on and we go forward and we continue with our business.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. publicly questioned the concept of loyalty within boxing, voicing frustration toward fighters he previously supported on their path to prominence. He noted that some of those same individuals now criticize him, despite the assistance and opportunities he says he provided during their careers. In particular, he singled out Oscar de la Hoya, accusing him of betrayal after gaining advantages from his mentorship and impact.
Absolutely. But it's so crazy. When we talk about loyalty in the sport of boxing, when we talk about loyalty, when you look at Canelo, there's Steven Espinoza and the Showtime team let this, and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar de la Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar de la Hoya do? I'm sorry, Mr. Disloyal Oscar de la Hoya do? He take him right over to HBO and cut a deal with HBO. And when he cut the deal, he got money, but I bet Canelo didn't see none. But these are the things that people don't know about in the sport of boxing.
Oscar de la Hoya recognized the significant impact their matchup had on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career, stating that it was a turning point that led to the rise of Money Mayweather. He explained that before stepping into the ring with him, Floyd was collecting comparatively modest paydays after their widely publicized fight. However, Mayweather's profile expanded dramatically, bringing widespread recognition and major financial rewards, ultimately establishing him as a mainstream figure closely associated with wealth and success.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2-3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar. I think we sold 2-point-something million homes. I believe he made something like $8 million all said and done.
And what did you make all said and done in that fight?
I had to be closer to 80.
You made 80 million, he made 8 million. So the negotiation was 90-10.
Sometimes fighters don't understand negotiating the right way.
Outside of the ring, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced legal issues comparable to those involving Lil Uzi Vert, as both have dealt with lawsuits tied to allegations of misconduct. Mayweather's vast fortune has at times been seen as giving him the confidence to act without restraint, relying on his financial power while overlooking potential repercussions. That approach has repeatedly resulted in legal disputes being brought against him.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So the situation is crazy, man, because Lil Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, you know, Floyd Mayweather's team and Lil Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? It's crazy as hell because Lil Uzi Vert responded and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather. He was not there and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and Lil Uzi Vert in the same place together at all ever, and I'm guessing that it's probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure out what's going on, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and golf icon Tiger Woods were both caught up in a legal dispute centered on claims that jewelry had been taken from a retail store. The allegations intensified attention on Mayweather's financial behavior, contributing to criticism that, despite publicly showcasing his wealth, he has faced ongoing questions about openness and ethical standards in his business activities.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with? Wow. So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly. And the entire story is pretty crazy. And the fact that they're calling it a RICO is pretty wild as well. Because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So yeah, seems like
Throughout his professional journey, Floyd Mayweather Jr. consistently worked to preserve the persona of Money Mayweather. No matter the source of his income, he focused on displaying a lavish way of life. His strong concern with how the public viewed him sometimes pushed him toward risky financial choices in order to maintain the appearance of limitless riches.
Blue, you know, I'm still see a child. And so we got choices. Red, as you guys can see. Come on, follow me. Come on, let's go around. We got choices. The original McLaren, as you guys can see. We got the Aventador. We got the Dawn. We got the Bentley. Another Rose. Another Rose. Spirit of Ecstasy, come on up. We got toys. The family, another Lambo. The keys similar to this. I see some keys right here. Oh, we got some keys right here. So, Spirit of Ecstasy, up again. Up again. You can see the seats.
Deji publicly called out Floyd Mayweather Jr., arguing that the image of vast wealth he presents does not reflect the full reality. Deji claimed that the public displays of cash and luxury create a misleading impression, while the situation behind closed doors appears very different. He also suggested that Mayweather's intense focus on material possessions may be rooted in personal insecurities rather than true financial stability.
Fighting this man.
Yeah. How was he? Like...
Oh, so he's fake as hell.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. And the thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not gonna fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So let me just tell you like some things that happened.
Okay.
So this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he you don't have to respond to that,
no,
but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." like why? Like
what do you call them things you get for Christmas? Those
soundboards.
Yeah, literally.
Avonta Davis, who who was previously promoted by Floyd Mayweather Jr., made serious allegations about his former mentor's finances. He claimed that Mayweather owes large amounts of money to people in Saudi Arabia and suggested that his wealth has diminished significantly. Davis further alleged that Floyd has been involved in questionable dealings overseas in an effort to sustain his lifestyle, portraying a troubling decline for the once dominant figure.
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. Out here scamming people.
When Gervonta Davis publicly accused Floyd Mayweather Jr., Mayweather took a defensive approach. Rather than confronting the claims head-on, he said that Davis was entitled to express his opinion. He also emphasized that he continued to respect Davis and felt proud of his accomplishments, aiming to downplay the conflict and conceal the deeper friction between them.
Tank Vince out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. But I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan. And a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, to me, he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. is famously known as Money Mayweather, reports indicate that he has relied on bank loans to cover financial shortfalls. Despite growing debts, he maintains extravagant spending to uphold his public image, a pattern that has further strained his finances. The pressure to appear wealthy has kept him in a cycle of living beyond his actual means.
I'm not sure how many of you have seen, and was it Floyd Mayweather? He did this interview, and he was talking about how he got a loan. He got a loan from a bank, and his new real estate deal is going to make him $300 million a month. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Now, the fact that he pointed out was that everybody knows that he got his own capital, which is, money, right? But he still leveraged other people's money.
Absolutely.
So now he's making $300 million a month. Right. Well, he's gonna, that's gonna be his plan. So, just like I said, back to your example, right? The Airbnb. You get a place. I mean, there's a couple ways to do the Airbnbs. Yeah. You can do it so where you're, what's it called? Subleasing? Subleasing. Mm-hmm. You don't technically own it, but the landlord's okay with it, or you can actually buy it. But in a situation where you're buying it, does cost money to fix it up, right?
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s real estate investments in New York City led to additional complications and prompted legal scrutiny. Officials questioned how he could afford such high-end purchases while carrying outstanding debts. With his extravagant spending conflicting with tax filings, it became evident that Mayweather owed substantial sums to the IRS without settling them. Meanwhile, Logan Paul claimed Floyd withheld his payment from their exhibition match. Dana White explained that in boxing exhibitions, the promoter is responsible for distributing fighter payouts. Since Floyd served as the promoter for their event, the obligation to pay rested entirely on him, raising serious questions about his financial and business conduct.
We got Floyd Mayweather back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old post office building in Chicago as well. So the portfolio includes a total of 18 buildings that take up to 10 million square feet of space. Now, he's not new to this. He's got office properties as well. He's got a pretty good portfolio. So far, he's got 16 properties worth about $7 billion. He's going to add this portfolio to it, and he's going to be on a tear. So I hope he has a good marketing company as well. But congrats to him.
Frustrated over not receiving his payment, Logan Paul announced plans to pursue legal action against Floyd Mayweather Jr. he declared publicly that he would file a lawsuit to reclaim the funds owed, highlighting the growing number of financial disputes linked to Mayweather. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan remarked that Mayweather's motivation for facing Logan Paul appeared primarily monetary. Rogan pointed out the irony of a celebrated boxer taking exhibition matches not out of competitive drive, but for financial gain. This apparent shift in priorities has led fans and commentators to question Floyd's intentions and legacy, suggesting that money now holds greater influence than pride for the former champion.
Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just fought, and Logan Paul made $20 million and Floyd Mayweather made $100 million, and they're looking at this like, hey, what about me? Like, how come I'm not making that kind of money?
You go through this with Mayweather?
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out. And,
yeah.
But, like,
no?
Yeah.
Jake Paul openly claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is financially unstable, insisting that many are still deceived by the polished public persona he projects. Jake argued that the extravagant lifestyle is largely a front, with the reality of Mayweather's dwindling finances becoming increasingly apparent. Around the time of their highly publicized exhibition fight, Conor McGregor targeted Mayweather, mocking him by suggesting he could not read and calling him broke. McGregor's jabs further damaged Floyd's image, revealing cracks in the wealth-focused persona he has long presented.
Like I said, I have time for all of these guys. I'll fight anyone. I don't give a who it is. Even if they want to come and get some sparring in, let's run it.
Jake, now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid. It's kind of up.
Conor McGregor also mocked Floyd Mayweather Jr. over his alleged tax problems. By highlighting these financial difficulties, McGregor intensified speculation that Mayweather's wealth may be far less stable than it seems, compounding the public embarrassment amid his growing money-related challenges.
Great. I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets? Floyd's got 3. You know what else he's got? And he got tax problems. Yeah. That's what he's got. That's heavy. That's heavy. Hard to get out from underneath. Right, it is, especially when I'm on top of it.
Devin Haney recounted his encounters with Floyd Mayweather Jr., alleging patterns of manipulation and dishonesty. Haney stated that, unlike many who are dazzled by Mayweather's fame and lavish lifestyle, he recognized the facade early. He revealed how Floyd concealed financial struggles through extravagant spending, using careful image control and strategic presentation to maintain the illusion of wealth.
He's just trolling. He's trolling. He's telling me he's trolling. So I'm like, nah, he's not trolling. He's not trolling. That's real. Like, it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
What was your father saying throughout camp about that?
He was same thing. Like, we was both going back and forth. Like, it gonna happen? Like, we couldn't understand. We like, why the he wanted to start this now? Now, like, why all of a sudden he playing this crazy role now? Why do you think? On the outside looking in, what would you say?
I don't know, bro. Like, when I seen it, I knew it wasn't right.
The betrayal Floyd Mayweather directed at entity, athlete, Devin Haney, American boxer, serves as a clear example of self-serving manipulation. Just before Haney's pivotal fight with Ryan Garcia, Mayweather shared a selectively edited sparring clip showing Haney struggling. This was not accidental, but a calculated move. Rather than supporting his protege, Floyd leveraged their relationship to protect his own fragile ego, exposing insecurity beneath his carefully crafted public persona. Mayweather has long promoted a philosophy of spending freely instead of saving, claiming true satisfaction comes from enjoying life's luxuries, and even admitted he felt happier before acquiring vast wealth. Yet his ongoing failure to manage rising debts reveals a critical flaw in this approach, a lack of responsible financial planning that continues to affect him today.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, no matter how you look at it. Just because I may wear a diamond necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
In 2021, Floyd Mayweather Jr. and rapper Tyga became embroiled in another financial controversy. Miami-based jeweler Leonard Sulmanoff claimed they owed nearly $4 million for high-end watches and diamond jewelry. Although initial payments were made, the pair reportedly failed to finalize the purchases, adding another example to Floyd's ongoing series of financial disputes and legal entanglements.
In 2008, three broke comics turned YouTube sketches into a $100 million empire. Adam Devine and Blake Anderson met at Orange Coast College, where they bonded over comedy. They were both regularly on the improv scene in LA, which is where Adam meets Anders Holmes. Now at the time, Blake and Adam were already shooting skits, with Blake's childhood best friend as the director and film crew. His name was Kyle Nochek. He's kind of the fourth unknown member of the group. But after Adam met Anders, he decided to bring him in the group, and the four instantly hit it off. They then created a sketch group called Mail Order Comedy, where they uploaded all their skits to YouTube and MySpace. Then in 2008, they had their best idea yet with a sketch called Fifth Year, about three roommates who partied through college and now are bumbling through life and work, if that sounds familiar. The sketch became so popular that Comedy Central actually DM'd them to see if they could make a show for them. And after a month of not answering them, they ended up pitching Fifth Year to Comedy Central, which would eventually turn into Workaholics. The first episode ran on April 6, 2011, and it quickly became a cult classic for Comedy Central. 7 seasons later, it's a streaming goldmine worth over $100 million. Then they spun that broke boy hustle into their 2018 Netflix film, Game Over Man. Now over a decade later, these four turned living room skits into a comedy dynasty, showing you don't need big budgets to have something people will love.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for what's coming next.